I don't know what I'm doing. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I know this is not where I normally film, but I have to stay in the area of where my school is at, and I just didn't have time any other day of the week to do this. So here we are, and I'm going to be doing a study on confidence versus arrogance, which I know can be tricky and it's hard to find the balance. So I did this study and I just wanted to share it with you today. The first thing that I want to talk about is, what is confidence? That's really important and we should define that. So confidence, I looked it up on Google, is full trust, belief in the powers and trustworthiness or reliability of a person or thing. And this means you can have confidence or trust in the abilities of yourself, or you can have confidence or trust in the abilities of God. And I feel like, plain and simple, that's what determines confidence versus arrogance. Because if you have confidence in yourself, that's when it becomes arrogance. And you have confidence in your abilities and what you can do. But when you have confidence in God, it is more of a confidence. It's not a selfish thing or a self-centered thing. It's all about Him and what He can do through you. So a little recap of what I just talked about. But when we're confident in ourselves and what we can do and who we can be, that's when we become arrogant, and we don't have a need for God. When we're arrogant and we trust in our own abilities, that is never a good place to be, and we should always have a desire and a need for God. But when we're confident in God and what He can do and be through us, that's when we're confident, and that's when He can do amazing things in us, things that we never could have imagined that we could do. And that's what being a Christian is about, is trusting God so much that you become confident, one, and two, you get to go on this amazing journey with God, and He just takes you on so many different adventures, and that's the beauty of it. Jeremiah 17:7 says, "Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him." So obviously, like I've been talking about, confidence in God is what makes us confident and not arrogant. It's just so important. But I know this doesn't happen overnight. We don't automatically just become confident instead of arrogant. Trust me, I know. And I'm working on it in myself, and I just encourage you all to work on it in yourself. Just notice the times that you are confident in your abilities and always give the glory back to God. I know, especially when I'm worship leading and I get off the stage and people say, "Oh, that was good worship," I always try to, I don't always, but I try to say, "Oh, it was all God, it was all Him," because I don't want to take that glory and that credit and just have a big head about it. But I always try to give it back to God. And maybe for you that could be in sports, or it can be in school, or whatever you're focused on and whatever you're really good at. Make sure you always give it back to God, because He's the one that gave us our abilities and just our skills. Like, they didn't come from us, they came from Him. So one thing you can do to help you with this confidence thing is pray this prayer daily. I wrote this down. It says, "I can't do this without you, so I ask you to come and work through me in a way that I can't." And I feel like if you pray that prayer every day, then things are going to shift in your life. Your trust in God will be the center point in who you are. And when things get rocky and just chaotic in your life, then you'll still have this foundation of trusting in God. And I think that's so important, and this topic just makes me so passionate and fired up. This is something I've been wanting to talk about on YouTube for so long. So I just hope you guys learned something from this and you enjoyed it after I did this little study on confidence versus arrogance. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if this helped you out at all, because that's why I do YouTube, to help you out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye guys!